our YouTube channel. We have two acts for you here today on the show. Visiting with us from Lafayette, Louisiana, Ordinary Elephant is here with us. They'll be up the second half of the show today. To get things started, we still call him East Tennessee's own, even if he's living up in Boston these days. Give a great big welcome to Daniel Miller, Back to the Blue Plate Special.
Hello, Knoxville. The sun is on the rise again, another Beatty day. Light up my morning cigarette, then I'm on my way. I got 140 miles to go, lifetime of regret awaiting me. I held souls out of shadows in the valley of death, and called an angel and a demon. Got them tattooed on my chest along with an image of a record showing out another desert refugee. I wanna ride, bastard child of two towns rolling across the great divide. I wanna ride, I wanna ride, I wanna ride. Nothing you can do or say, the roadblock getting in my way. This time no one will get the best of me. I left Spotsylvania back in 1993. I gave them everything I had. They turned their backs on me, and you know there ain't no difference now. The time has come to keep it moving on. But you know I got a woman, and her family's living here. She clings to this town like a blanket, something she holds dear. But here there ain't no future for us. Gotta keep that message loud and clear. I wanna ride, I wanna ride, bastard child of two towns rolling across the great divide. I wanna ride, I wanna ride, I wanna ride. Nothing you can do or say, the roadblock getting in my way. This time no one will get the best of me. Now the mountains, they surround me like a damn old ring of fire, but the flames of hell won't keep me, not which I desire. I'm gonna cross over the mountain someday with a pack of hellhounds on my trail. I wanna ride, I wanna ride, bastard child of two towns rolling across the great divide. I wanna ride, I wanna ride, I wanna ride. Nothing you can do or say, the roadblock getting in my way. This time no one will get the best of me. Thank you. This next song is called Dusk, off the last album that I recorded, also called Dusk because I'm not very good at naming things. The final act of a desperate son against a foe he can't outrun is to paint the sky a crimson shade and set the trees aflame with a warm breeze just whispering your name. The road ahead ain't paved in gold, and though our fate is not foretold, in this moment it feels right to go out and chase the light. Would you come with me tonight? I wanna run, I wanna go, fade in the afterglow. Roll the windows down and drive with you there by my side. Set our spirits free. No matter where we'll be, I know that heaven's there when I gaze deep into your eyes. A billion stars point the way, the cosmos beckon us to play, as if they starve for love and long for a new and earthly sign. A constellation of us intertwined. Gentle smile upon your face, the rapture of your warm embrace are the gifts that take me higher and all that I desire. You set my soul on fire, and I wanna run, I wanna go, fade in the afterglow. Roll the windows down and drive with you there by my side. We'll set our spirits free. No matter where we'll be, I know that heaven's there when I gaze deep into your eyes. Though I know that our love will withstand the test of time, that you'll be forever on my mind. If years from now I'm gone and you hear this melody, I hope you'll smile and think of me. I wanna run, I wanna go, fade in the afterglow. Roll the windows down and drive with you there by my side. We set our spirits free. No matter where we'll be, I know that heaven's there when I gaze deep into your eyes. Thank you.
This is Daniel Miller with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So, Daniel, I know you from living here, but did you grow up in Knoxville?
I grew up in Knoxville, about 10 minutes away from here.
And
Went to school here.
your family, you know, that were they musical?
Yes, my dad played cornet in high school, and my mom was a dancer, and her uncles were vaudeville musicians. So there's some.
All right.
Some
So
people in the family.
where did your musical beginnings begin?
Yeah, so I started singing locally in a group called the Knoxville Children's Show Choir long ago. Shout out to to those friends. So I started early, singing around town, and then started my first band in high school, and went to Knoxville Catholic out on Magnolia, and had my first band there. And
So what about the songwriting part? When did that come for you?
pretty much after college, I kind of just played cover songs in our band, and then you really kind of focused on writing whatever might get people to dance for a long time in my early 20s, and then kind of shifted into kind of more Americana country stuff in the late 20s.
So you've got a new project you're working on. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I've got a band up in the Boston area called Daniel Miller and the High Life. I know those guys are listening. I miss them, and shout out to them. So we're working on our first kind of official band record, and hopefully release next month. It's going to be kind of self-titled, Daniel Miller and the High Life. Excited to get it out. Yeah.
Well, is that all originals? Did you do any
All
covers?
originals, yeah. I think we might include one cover from a local musician that was a nice mentor to me when I moved up to the Boston area.
Do you ever co-write?
I don't really. I always kind of get excited about the idea of it, and folks reach out, and then I kind of just fizzles or whatever. But I haven't done too much yet. Yeah.
So when do you think the new project might be hitting?
Hopefully, sometime in May. No official date yet, but yeah.
We'll say in 2025.
Yes,
That's
early
the same.
2025, mid 2025. Yeah.
You can find more information by simply going to DanielMillerMusic.com. There's all kinds of info there. Shaking howdy with him after the show and thank him for being here with us. I'm just going to slide back out of the way. We're going to get more music here today from Daniel Miller on the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you, Red. All right, this next one is actually a song that'll be on the new record. It's called Thanksgiving. And perfect timing for the lunchtime hour for those of you listening or here. If you're hungry, there's some food references here. So. There's frost in Pecos County on a late November morn, a mesquite fire to keep his family warm, an early cup of coffee before the others settle in, Winston to make him feel alive again. Six shots in the distance means that dinner is secure. Tradition of the elders will endure. While Mama's in the kitchen, fixing greens and pecan pie and sharing stories with her girls of days gone by. He said, Lord, thank you for the air we breathe, and for this bounty we've received, and for these babies we hold tight. Lord, this Thanksgiving may be my last. Forgive the mistakes in our past and any sinning we do tonight. Stallbacks on the TV while the grandkids play outside. The youngest counting down while the others hide. Their daddies pass a bottle and recall the glory days, while he sits in his easy chair and begins to pray. He said, Lord, thank you for the air we breathe, for this bounty we've received, and for these babies we hold tight. Lord, this Thanksgiving may be my last. Forgive the mistakes in our past and any sinning we do tonight. As his family gathers round, holding hands with their heads bowed, he hopes he's made each of them happy. He hopes he's made them all proud. He said, Lord, thank you for the air we breathe, for this bounty we've received, and for these babies we hold tight. Lord, this Thanksgiving may be my last. Forgive the mistakes in our past and any sinning we do tonight. Oh, thank you. There's another new one called Here With You. Let the sun pour through the window, beginning of the day. It can't illuminate the room like the smile on your face. it won't keep me warm the way you do. Let the sun shine, it don't matter when I'm here with you. Let the breeze carry lilac and honeysuckle through the air. They ain't as fragrant as your skin or the scent of your hair. They won't taste as sweet as you do. Let the breeze blow, it don't matter when I'm here with you. Laying in this bed, we'll let our cares drift away. They can have the world, I just want to stay in this room. The dreams I have dreamed have all come true here with you. Laying in this bed, we'll let our cares drift away. They can have the world, I just want to stay in this room. The dreams I have dreamed have all come true here with you. Yes, my dreams have all come true here with you. Thank you. So as Red mentioned, I grew up in East Tennessee, and it's home to me. Certainly, I've been embraced, and I absolutely love living in Massachusetts now, and I have a wonderful family who are here with me, my kids and my wife. I get to come down to visit my parents and reconnect with friends, and it's wonderful. But really, what makes it extra special is being able to play my music, right, to friends and to new folks, and WDVX is an absolute gem, and I know people who are here know that. But honestly, it's been just truly a wonderful, just a supportive community, and just the folks who've come through here throughout the years. A lot of big names who have crossed this stage, and they all started somewhere, and WDVX has been with them along the way. So let's hear it for them again. WDVX is special. All right, I got a song for you that I wrote a long time ago called Moonshine. Everywhere else I go, I tell everyone that this is a true story, and certainly autobiographical. It's obviously not true, but it's an ode to growing up in East Tennessee. Moonshine, light the way. I got a delivery to make. Moonshine in the night, you make everything so warm and bright. 100 gallons loaded up in the bed of my Ford F1 pickup truck. Fresh from the hills, that copper still has made this last batch of that Silver Cloud Mountain Dew. I've been running all my life. First I did it all for fun, then to survive. One last haul, my curtain call, and let it's off to qualify for the race of shade of you. And I say moonshine, light the way, I got a delivery to make. Moonshine in the night, you make everything so warm and bright. It's as dark out as a mine when I rumble through them tall and lonesome pines. I'm asking you to guide me through and shine on those trying to stop me and take that revenue. And I say moonshine, light the way, I got a delivery to make. Moonshine in the night, you make everything so warm and bright. Made a name for myself, my jars have been on pantry shelves from Knoxville to Findlay, Ohio. But it's time for my name to be called out on Victory Lane as a short track king from Old Thunder Road. Moonshine, light the way, I got a delivery to make. Moonshine in the night, you make everything so warm and bright. I said you make everything so warm and bright. Thank you. Got one more song for you. Thanks again for listening. Ordinary Elephant is up next, and we were talking before we as we were sound checking, and we've got a lot of mutual friends, and it's again, the music community is awesome. it's so cool to get to meet people and hear about their experiences, and can't wait to hear their setup next. This last song is an original. It's also a new one. It's called Better Days. Hope you like it. Thanks again for listening. Come southwest from Odessa down the newly paved highway, a fresh scar that cut through my family's land. Driving showroom Eldorados, bought and paid with oil money, ignore me as they pass our old farm stand. When my chores were through, I'd go and sit up on that fence out in the dark, listen from far away to the sounds of the fairgrounds where my kind just never went. But imagine myself there and prayed and dreamed of better days. The summer of my 18th year, I set out from my home each night when my parents went to sleep. Wore my daddy's Stetson and a little bit of spice, drove to the county fair where we'd meet. Surrounded by the glowing sounds of music in the air, All I could do was focus on her eyes. We'd end up in the back of my truck on some dusty road, enveloped by the stars in the sky. Oh, what I'd give to fall back these moments in my life when youth was wasted on the young and everything was right. To hold each other close and feel it always be that way. Promise that our love was here to stay. Those are better days. Time passed and I learned early on, you can't change your fate. My daddy died and his farm became my own. Young girls choose the bright lights over dirt plows and a spade. Eventually I found myself alone. I wonder if she thinks of me and how things were back then, when we were just two lovers holding on. But time is a thief that robs us of the innocence of youth, and the Crane County Fairgrounds are all gone. Oh, what I'd give to go back to those moments in my life when youth was wasted on the young and everything was right. To hold each other close and feel it always be that way, and promise that our love was here to stay. Those are better days. Thank you very much.
That's Daniel Miller on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. So, y'all, again, you can find more information at danielmillermusic.com. Be watching for that new project, Daniel Miller and the High Life, to be released very soon. You can keep an eye on the website there. And you folks here in the house, feel free to shake and howdy with them afterwards, and certainly thank him for being here with us today on the Blue Plate Special. So the WDVX Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria. It's on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City, home of the Big Plate on Fridays, and by Modelo Especial and Corona Extra. Additional support also comes from Visit Knoxville. So coming up here tomorrow on the Blue Plate Special, John Tiero and Fall Lift will be with us. On Thursday, it's March to August and Luke Israel. Friday's Big Plate brings Donnie and the Dry Heavers. Sorry, y'all, that's their name. And the UT Appalachian Strings will be here with us on Saturday, and you can find out more about all of those performances by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. Once you get there, click on the box that says Blue Plate Special, and it's going to take you over to our website, and that will link you to our artists' websites as well, and you can learn more about them. I also want to mention that Kirk Lawson is back with us again today. He's taking part on Artist on Location. It's live art all week this week in downtown Knoxville. It's a fundraiser for the Knoxville Museum of Art. Over 30 juried artists from around the country have been brought in to do live art, and it will all be exhibited at an art show on Friday Saturday at the KMA. And that is from 5:30 to 8:30, and the art that is sold at that art show will benefit the Knoxville Museum of Art. Y'all can stop by back there and talk to Kirk after the show and shake and howdy with him as well. So they're visiting with us from down in a place I love a lot, Louisiana. Y'all give a great big welcome to Ordinary Elephant back to the Blue Plate Special.
Eggshell white, paint in your hair, dirt beneath your nails, and years on the back of your hands. Some things can't wash clean, and some will stick around. Blades of St. Augustine scattered across the driveway. Still feels like Sunday when I hear a Cajun band. Every chamber of my heart bears a mark of what I come from. Sometimes our world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part that cannot break. Wooden table on a concrete slab, the fish are red and the crabs are blue. Every 5-gallon bucket carries a piece of you. Some things can't wash clean, and some will stick around. Spilled beer and a deck of cards, an old bed sheet from tablecloth. Some of those days are lost, but most I still come across. Every chamber of my heart bears a mark of what I come from. Sometimes our world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find a part that cannot break. I come from hard work, I come from never giving up, I come from you. I built cities from sidewalk chalk and sail the world in a cardboard boat. I hope I always dream that big. I put the whole damn kitchen in every pot of cold mud soup. Hope I always put everything I got into what I do. Some things can't wash clean, but some will stick around. Every chamber of my heart bears a mark of what I come from. Sometimes our world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part that cannot break. We cannot break. Thanks so much, y'all. I'm Crystal, and this is my husband, Pete. And like Red said, we come to you from South Louisiana. But we met just over 15 years ago at an open mic night down in Texas. And today was nowhere in our mind. We had very different life and career paths, and but we feel very lucky to have changed our paths and ended up where we are, be able to create and share music with all of you from the road. And, this is a song from our newest record, but it's courtesy of Old Love. 1, 2. storm. Right out of nowhere. When the light hits your eyes just right, I see a relic of the rain that brought us here. Some days play back like movies in my head. I point out what I could have said, might have changed the ending. Other days read like the first page of the favorite book I've read 100 times. Still can't wait where it's going, 'cause the same things are holding brighter light to shine on what's always been. Leave me too surprised to second guess it. You were a summer storm. Right out of nowhere. When the light hits your eyes just right, see a relic of the rain that brought us here. This morning in the sleepy kitchen, the sunlight was dancing. I was lost in my head, in a crowd of everyone I've never been. And your laugh cracked a smile across the quiet. I breathe deep and grateful to be reminded of everything that had shown up when I can't find it on my own. You were a summer storm. Right out of nowhere. When the light hits your eyes just right, see a relic of the rain that brought us here.
This is Ordinary Elephant with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So you started the story 15 years ago, and it was obvious that you both were already musicians independently when you met each other.
Barely. Barely.
Loosely,
So, yeah,
yeah.
when we met in '09, and I had not gotten on I hadn't sang in front of anyone until 2008. I went to an open mic, and that was the first time I ever sang in front of anybody. So
So you said it was
Barely.
different career paths than what you're on now. What was the plan at that point?
Well, I had a job as a software developer, and Crystal was training
as
to
a,
be
a veterinary cardiologist. You know, that's the natural route to songwriter, right? Like I did that right?
Wow, those are both very different jobs
Yes.
in music. When you met the songwriter thing, and obviously you weren't performing together at that point. So how did it work out? How'd y'all come together as a duo?
Well, we were friends for a while, and actually the banjo is what brought us together musically.
Yeah.
I picked one up in 2011, and for whatever reason, it just made a lot of sonic sense with what she was
I
playing.
mean, we were playing together before that, but that was like, oh, that works. You know, it felt like something clicked in a way that hadn't before.
So are both of you songwriters?
Yeah, we both kind of have different strengths in the songwriting department. Crystal is the lyricist.
We often joke that between the two of us, we are one musician.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So you've got one of you write the words and the other writes the lyrics the melody?
Loosely, we both help each other on both sides of that, and it's very loose there's no hard lines as far as who does what.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried writing with somebody else?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's weird. I know, like Daniel was saying, it's like, it's a cool idea, but it just, I don't know. For me, it's such a personal journey. It's hard to, you have to really trust someone to be able to be as open as you need to be to write songs. And so, even with us, we never start something from the beginning. I'll work on something for a while and then bring it to the both of us, and we work on it together. But yeah, so not a whole lot with other people.
I get it. It's personal, but you could write lies, You can't, it doesn't have to be a personal thing.
Who says
It's a
we don't?
song.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so y'all, they were nominated for the 2024 Album of the Year by the International Folk Alliance. That's congratulations.
Thank
to
you
y'all.
so much. Thanks.
So tell us a little bit about Across the Quiet.
Yeah. So when we were recording our latest album, self-titled "Ordinary Elephant," we decided at the suggestion of our producer, who some of y'all may know, a fellow named Dirk Powell. He
he
produced
lives
the
down there in
record. Yeah,
Lafayette.
and he suggested that we get a visual component, and he had a couple of filmmakers that were down in Lafayette that he put us in touch with, and they ended up recording the visuals of us recording the album,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense.
And then did interviews with us and my parents and Dirk, and just, it was the recording of the album, but also just more, delving into our relationship and the creative process. And it was a cool thing to turn over that artistic freedom to them. We didn't have a lot of say in what it was going to be, and just we really enjoyed the process working with them.
Yeah, they came up with this 40-minute documentary about the album and about us, like you said, and it lives online right now. It's on our Patreon page, so you can find
get to
it there
from our website.
Yeah.
And, ordinaryelephant.com?
.net. Yeah.
.net. There's merch available
There is merch.
here in the house, and we always encourage our audience to shake and howdy with our performers after the show and thank them for making music for us. But for now, I'm going to back out of the way so we can get more of that. It's Ordinary Elephant on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Thanks so much, Red. Yeah, so we live in South Louisiana now, but prior to that, we lived on the road full time for about 5 years. We did that with 4 dogs. Just so you know the kind of people you're dealing with today, folks. But prior, when we were planning to do that, our goal was to not have a storage unit, and we were technically successful. We had the 2 piles of stuff either we were going to bring or get rid of, and then there was the dreaded 3rd pile of things that you wanted to keep but didn't make sense to bring along. But our parents graciously hung on to stuff for us. But then promptly gave it right back once we got a place again. But it was cool going back through those boxes and, remembering what it was that we wanted to remember when we put them together. And inside one of them was a copy of The Prophet, written by Khalil Gibran. And after leafing through it that day, this song came about. We wrote it in tune, so we're going to play it that way. It'll sound better.
You wouldn't think a banjo could be in tune. All right, 1, 2. There's a copy of The Prophet up on the high shelf. It's taller and it's deeper than the rest of the book, so his eyes graze its spine like his lips across his left front tooth. Like anything, it's always there. Sometimes it's just there. Like everything that's it's gone. She left reminders everywhere. So nostalgia has been nagging here to pull it down again. For the first time in a long time, he does as he's asked. Pretends it's a sign when the page catches on his thumb, as if that crack in the binding wouldn't tell anyone else he's been here before. He knows these lines by heart.
When love beckons to you, follow him. And when he speaks to you, believe in him. Though his voice may shatter your dreams, as the north wind lays waste the garden.
For the first time in a long time, he does as he's asked.
So does anybody else talk to themselves? For those of you listening on the radio and not here in person, I'll have you know everyone raise their hand. It's not just me. No, I'm kidding. Man, I do, for sure. In everyday life, but I do it in song too. That's the cool thing about song, is that you can talk to anybody. And this next song is written to me, to myself, but it's written to my future self. This past January made 3 years sober for me. And so, thank you. And I started writing this song a few months into this journey. And again, we wrote this one in tune as well. So.
Well, the last time we were here, it was probably 2017 or 2018, and I barely remember any of it because my allergies were the worst maybe I've ever had in my life. If anyone was here, there were tears streaming down my face.
Like the whole set.
And the whole set, yeah, it wasn't necessarily the music that was doing it, just so you know at this point. But I'm very happy to report that I've since found Flonase, which works very well. 2, 3.
I see you in the distance like a dream, like a dream, like a dream. I hear you in my head like a song I'm still learning to sing. I can't get the melody quite right. Got a spinner in my palm, sawdust in my eyes, and sweat on my skin. my hands keeps me out of my head, but only for a little while. Then you are back again. A vision of the version of the person I wanna be when I die. I wish for us to be near enough, only a mirror could fit between. I think I could see you wishing the same thing, but you can't move any closer on your own. I guess I gotta come to you. I need a river, I need a road, I need a way. Good intentions only go so far. Can you tell me where to start?
This is Ordinary Elephant with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. They've got one last tune for us, but how about one more round of applause for Daniel Miller, the first half of the show here today. Feel free to shake and howdy with our performers afterwards and thank them for being here with us today. DanielMillerMusic.com and OrdinaryElephant.net. There's merch available over here after the show. And again, Pete, if you had been here yesterday, you would have been crying, even with the allergy medicine. But we were fortunate to get a good rain last night and kind of smack it all down for you because we knew you were coming.
Thank you so much for the rain.
We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
So the past week's been brutal, and you all picked the height of it all to arrive. So it's the least we could have done. Hey, y'all, we are a listener-supported radio station. There's always a little donation box in the back of the room. A little love in the bucket helps us keep the good music going. Tomorrow, John Tiro and Fall Lift will be here with us. You can find out more about those acts by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. Thank y'all so much for being here with us today. Again, you can find their music streaming out on all the musical platforms as well as they're on the website at ordinaryelephant.net. And will y'all leave us with the last one today?
We will, yeah. And we also have physical copies of things on CDs and vinyl here if you're here with us in the room. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll send you off with the first track off of our latest album, which we wrote in March of 2020 after flying to and from Australia in 5 days. Would not recommend it. We had a tour plan there and played one show, and then the world shut down as we were waiting to sound check for the second show. But we were lucky, we were healthy, safe, got home, and wrote this one on our back porch not long after.
Tell me that story again, darling. The one where we all end up alright. Tell me that story Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true once upon a time? I'll keep keeping up with the laundry. You'll keep keeping up with the car. I guess things aren't really changing here. It sure feels like they are. It sure feels like they are. We got good dogs, we got a good porch. Got eyes to see, we've got a good view. Got ears to hear, and we are listening. The truth is not something we can choose. The truth is not something we can choose. Tell me that story again, darling. The one where we all end up alright. Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Red.
Ordinary Elephant. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.